second best man of the evening, co-best man. Give it up for Mr. Andrew Whitney, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. Okay. First off, before we do anything else, I want to thank Julie's parents and Nathan's parents for an unbelievable wedding weekend. Thank you so much for hosting us, and tonight is perfect. So, thank you. It's inspiring to think that they actually named the city of Buffalo after this club. You know, Nathan's been my best friend for 23 years, and I've been his friend for about 7. Nathan's got a lot of friends, a lot of groups represented here tonight. We have family, we have high school, we have college, we have work. I think the one common thread that kind of unites us all is that Nate is a rock star. He's taller than you are. He's cooler than you are. He's funnier than you are. Throughout the course of your life, you might meet just a handful of people with those kind of qualities. I was lucky enough to meet him at the 4th grade by the pencil sharpener. His pencils are sharper than yours. Julie, get ready. When you have children, they will be beautiful. It's true. But for the first probably 12 years or so, they'll be short and pudgy. And then they will explode into giant man beasts. One week I was playing basketball with Nate in his driveway, and I was just dribbling circles around him. The very next week, he's 6 feet tall, he's palming the ball with his left hand, he's dunking over top of me. I remember because he used my forehead as a step ladder. It's true. You know, the only time I ever saw life get the better of Nate was freshman year of high school. We're sitting in the cafeteria. You know it's coming. We're sitting in the cafeteria, we're freshmen, and a senior comes up and talks to Nate and says, "Go ask Tex how many push-ups his dad can do." Now, Tex was a 6th year senior. Not a 5th year senior, a 6th year high school senior. So Nate takes a deep breath, he looks down at the ground, and he walks over to Tex. And I see him from across the cafeteria, and he says, "Tex, how many push-ups can your dad do?" And the guy, Tex says, "Excuse me? How many push-ups can your dad do?" That's what the senior wanted Nate to ask him. Tex rockets out of his chair, pins Nate against the wall, and says, "My dad doesn't have any arms." It was all a setup. His dad had plenty of arms. But the look on Nate's face was just priceless. It's the only time he was ever scared in his life, I swear. But let me tell you about the kind of guy he grew up to be real quickly. When I woke up from shoulder surgery, right, and I'm in the hospital, who was the first person to come see me? It was Nathan. And it was Nathan who went to the vending machine and surprised me with my favorite candy, which I then threw up all over myself. But it was Nathan who pointed at me and laughed the hardest. That's just the kind of guy Nate is. Real quick, people know what lawn jobs are? You ever heard of a lawn job? It's a really jerk, dumb thing to do. Young people, don't do it. But one time, we were driving along, and Nate's riding shotgun. And this guy's yard, he was a classmate of ours, his yard was begging to be driven across. A lawn job is you drive across the lawn with the intention of kind of messing up their yard. It's not cool. It's not cool. Nate's riding shotgun, street light glistening on a couple inches of snow. And so I'm driving in a smooth, arcing motion, across the lawn, and I slam on the brakes to really dig in the tires. Textbook lawn job. And then I floor it to get out of there. But it's that awful tires spinning in the snow sound. No traction. Now we're in this guy's front yard. The porch light comes on, okay? I swear I can feel the kid's dad's shotgun being pointed at us. Now dogs are barking, okay? Other porch lights are coming on in the neighborhood. And I tell Nate, I'm trying all the classic snow driving maneuvers, by the way. Nothing's working. I tell Nate, just go, man. Just save yourself, okay? This is my fault. And Nate looked me dead in the eye. True story. And he said, I'm not leaving you, man. We're in this together. And Julie, that's the kind of loyalty. Honestly though, that's the kind of loyalty you will be able to depend on for the rest of your life. Be it a lawn job or any other of life's curveballs. The lawn job fairy gave us a little push in the back and we got out of there, so we're okay. The Dodge Caravan can get up to 100 miles an hour. When Nate called me and told me that he had run into Julie in New York City and that he was going to commence the courtship process, all at once it made perfect sense. Two upstanding, charismatic, outgoing people who love to be outside and be with friends. And Julie was one of the crown jewels of our high school. Everybody knew who Julie was. So happy and kind and pretty. She just kind of had an aura about her. Wouldn't you love to have seen when they met junior high? 5th and 6th grade, you two went to junior high together, am I right? Oh, can you imagine? Nate probably, short and pudgy. Julie probably as tall as she is now. Were there fireworks? Did everything go in slow motion with a spotlight on the two of you? I asked them about that time. So what was that like? Neither one of them had the slightest recollection. But sometimes it's the best stories, I think, that take their time to heat up. And we couldn't ask for more lovable characters than you two. Take a look around this room. Everyone here is rooting for your future. And it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what comes next. Julie, thank you for making my best friend so happy. It doesn't get any better than this. So please, raise your glass. Help me out. Pass it on down here. Raise your glass. Smile on our newlyweds. To you, Julie and Nathan Lulek. May your only pain be champagne. And all your blues be Labatt's.